Question 1. What should you do if you approach an intersection with a flashing yellow light? A. Stop and wait for the light to turn green. B. Proceed with caution. C. Increase speed and quickly pass through the intersection. Answer B. Proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light at an intersection means you should slow down and proceed with caution, being aware of crossing vehicles and pedestrians. Question 2. When are you required to stop for a school bus that is unloading children? A. Only if the bus is on the opposite side of a divided highway. B. At all times, regardless of your direction of travel. C. If the bus has its stop sign extended and red lights flashing. Answer C. If the bus has its stop sign extended and red lights flashing. You must stop for a school bus with its stop sign extended and red lights flashing, whether you are behind the bus or approaching from the opposite direction, unless the road is divided. Question 3. What is the legal blood alcohol limit for fully licensed drivers in Alberta? A. 0.05%. B. 0.08%. C. 0%. Answer B. 0.08%. For fully licensed drivers in Alberta, the legal blood alcohol limit is 0.08%. Exceeding this limit can result in severe penalties. Question 4. How far must you park from a fire hydrant? A. At least 5 meters. B. At least 2 meters. C. At least 3 meters. Answer A. At least 5 meters. The law requires that vehicles be parked at least 5 meters from a fire hydrant to ensure access for emergency services. Question 5. What actions should you take when approaching a railway crossing with flashing lights? A. Stop, then proceed when you think it's safe. B. Continue at the same speed. C. Stop and wait until the flashing lights stop. Answer C. Stop and wait until the flashing lights stop. When approaching a railway crossing with flashing lights, stop and wait until the lights have stopped flashing and it is safe to proceed. Question 6. In what situation are you allowed to pass another vehicle on the right? A. When in a designated passing lane on the highway. B. When the vehicle in front is making a left turn. C. Both A and B. Answer C. Both A and B. You are allowed to pass another vehicle on the right if you are in a designated passing lane on the highway or if the vehicle in front of you is turning left, and it is safe to do so. Question 7. Under what circumstances must you report a traffic accident to the police? A. Only if someone is injured. B. If there is property damage exceeding $2,000. C. Both A and B. Answer C. Both A and B. You must report a traffic accident to the police if there is an injury or if the property damage exceeds $2,000. Question 8. What does a double solid line on the road mean? A. Passing is allowed. B. Passing is prohibited. C. Road is dividing. Answer B. Passing is prohibited. A double solid line on the road indicates that passing is not allowed for traffic in both directions. Question 9. How should you respond to a police car with sirens and flashing lights? A. Increase speed to clear the way. B. Pull over to the right side of the road and stop. C. Continue driving at the same speed. Answer B. Pull over to the right side of the road and stop. When you see a police car with sirens and flashing lights, you should pull over to the right and stop to allow the emergency vehicle to pass. Question 10. What is the minimum following distance you should maintain from the vehicle in front of you? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 1 second. Answer B. 3 seconds. It's recommended to maintain at least a 3-second following distance from the vehicle in front of you to provide adequate time to react in case of sudden stops. Question 11. What does the term right-of-way mean in driving? A. The privilege to go first, irrespective of other traffic. B. The right to use a part of the road without waiting. C. The right to proceed first under certain rules. Answer C. The right to proceed first under certain rules. Right-of-way means the rules that determine which vehicle has the right to go first in different driving scenarios. Question 12. What should you do if your vehicle begins to skid on ice? A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and gently brake. C. Steer in the direction of the skid and do not brake. Answer C. Steer in the direction of the skid and do not brake. If your vehicle begins to skid on ice, you should steer in the direction of the skid to regain control and avoid braking suddenly. Question 13. How do you use your vehicle's lights to communicate with other drivers? A. Flash your headlights to signal the driver to proceed. B. Use your hazard lights when parked. C. Both A and B. Answer C. Both A and B. You can use your vehicle's lights to communicate with other drivers by flashing your headlights to signal or by using your hazard lights when your vehicle is stopped under emergency conditions. Question 14. When is it illegal to use your horn? A. When approaching or passing other vehicles. B. In residential areas at night. C. Near hospitals. Answer B. In residential areas at night. It is illegal to use your horn in residential areas at night unless necessary to avoid accidents. Question 15. What should you do if the traffic lights at an intersection are not functioning? A. Proceed as if the intersection is uncontrolled. B. Wait until the lights start working. C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. If traffic lights at an intersection are not functioning, treat the intersection as a four-way stop and proceed when it is safe. Question 16. Describe the correct procedure for making a left turn at a busy intersection. A. Yield to all oncoming traffic before turning. B. Turn quickly before oncoming traffic approaches. C. Wait for a green arrow before turning. Answer A. Yield to all oncoming traffic before turning. When making a left turn at a busy intersection, yield to all oncoming traffic until it is safe to turn. Question 17. What is the importance of shoulder checking when changing lanes? A. To check for vehicles in your blind spot. B. To see vehicles directly behind you. C. To check the road conditions. Answer A. To check for vehicles in your blind spot. Shoulder checking is important to ensure there are no vehicles in your blind spot before you change lanes. Question 18. How can you determine a safe speed to travel at beyond just following the speed limit? A. Base your speed on the weather conditions. B. Always travel at the speed limit. C. Base your speed on the flow of traffic. Answer A. Base your speed on the weather conditions. Your safe travel speed should be determined by the current road and weather conditions, even if this means driving slower than the posted speed limit. Question 19. What precautions should you take when driving in fog? A. Use your high beams. B. Use your low beams. C. Turn off your lights. Answer B. Use your low beams. When driving in fog, it's important to use your low beams because high beams can reflect off the fog and reduce visibility even further. Question 20. What are the consequences of failing to wear a seatbelt in Alberta? A. A warning from the police. B. A fine and demerit points. C. No consequences. Answer B. A fine and demerit points. Failing to wear a seatbelt in Alberta can result in a fine and demerit points being added to your driving record. Question 21. When is it required to yield to public transit buses in Alberta? A. Only in designated bus lanes. B. When a bus is signaling to enter traffic from a bus stop. C. At all times, regardless of the situation. Answer B. When a bus is signaling to enter traffic from a bus stop. In Alberta, drivers are required to yield to public transit buses that are signaling to re-enter the traffic flow from a designated bus stop. Question 22. What should you do if you encounter wildlife on the road? A. Accelerate to scare them off. B. Slow down and honk your horn. C. Slow down and pass cautiously. Answer C. Slow down and pass cautiously. If you encounter wildlife on the road, it's safest to slow down and pass the animals carefully to avoid an accident. Question 23. Explain how to properly use roundabouts or traffic circles. A. Yield to traffic in the roundabout and merge safely. B. Enter at high speed to maintain the flow. C. Stop before entering and wait for a gap. Answer A. Yield to traffic in the roundabout and merge safely. When entering a roundabout, yield to existing traffic within the circle and merge into the traffic flow safely. Question 24. What does it mean if a traffic sign is triangular? A. The sign is a stop sign. B. The sign is a yield sign. C. The sign indicates a warning. Answer B. The sign is a yield sign. In Alberta, triangular signs are used to indicate that drivers must yield the right of way. Question 25. What are the rules regarding U-turns on urban roads? A. U-turns are allowed at any time. B. U-turns are only allowed at intersections with traffic lights. C. U-turns are prohibited near hills, curves, and intersections without traffic lights. Answer C. U-turns are prohibited near hills, curves, and intersections without traffic lights. U-turns should be made safely where visibility and laws permit. Question 26. How should you behave in a construction zone? A. Increase speed to clear the zone quickly. B. Maintain normal speed unless otherwise posted. C. Slow down and obey all posted signs and signals. Answer C. Slow down and obey all posted signs and signals. In construction zones, it's important to reduce speed, follow signs, and use caution to ensure the safety of workers and other drivers. Question 27. What does a flashing red traffic light signify? A. The same as a stop sign. B. The traffic light is out of order. C. Proceed with caution. Answer A. The same as a stop sign. A flashing red light is treated as a stop sign. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe. Question 28. What are the rules for towing a trailer on a highway? A. No specific rules apply. B. Drive in the left lane only. C. Ensure your vehicle and trailer have proper lights and reflectors. Answer C. Ensure your vehicle and trailer have proper lights and reflectors. When towing a trailer, it's important to make sure it is properly equipped with lights and reflectors to enhance visibility and safety. Question 29. When can a driver legally cross a solid white line on the road? A. When turning into a driveway or business. B. Never. C. At any time, if the way is clear. Answer. A. When turning into a driveway or business. A solid white line can be crossed when making turns into driveways or businesses if it is safe to do so. Question 30. How should you respond if your vehicle's ABS, anti-lock braking system, engages? A. Continue to press the brake firmly and steer normally. B. Pump the brakes to keep them from locking. C. Release the brake and apply again quickly. Answer. A. Continue to press the brake firmly and steer normally. When ABS engages, it helps prevent the brakes from locking, so maintain firm pressure on the brake pedal and steer as needed. Question 31. Describe the steps for parallel parking between two cars. A. Align your car with the car in front, reverse slowly, then steer into the curb. B. Drive past the space and reverse into it in one smooth motion. C. Stop next to the car in front of the space, then reverse into the space. Answer. C. Stop next to the car in front of the space, then reverse into the space. Align your car parallel to the car parked in front of the empty space, then reverse carefully into the space, adjusting your position as necessary. Question 32. What is the safe procedure for backing out of a driveway? A. Back out quickly to minimize the time on the roadway. B. Honk before moving and back out slowly. C. Check traffic in both directions and back out slowly. Answer. C. Check traffic in both directions and back out slowly. When backing out of a driveway, ensure you check for traffic and pedestrians, and proceed slowly to ensure safety. Question 33. How do you handle a tire blowout while driving high speed? A. Brake hard to reduce speed. B. Maintain your speed and steer straight until you can safely pull over. C. Gradually slow down and steer towards the roadside. Answer. C. Gradually slow down and steer towards the roadside. If you experience a tire blowout, avoid braking hard. Instead, decelerate gradually and steer smoothly towards a safe stopping point. Question 34. What is the procedure for renewing a driver's license in Alberta? A. Pay a fee and take a new photo every 5 years. B. Renew online without any additional requirements. C. Pass a vision test and a driving test every renewal period. Answer. A. Pay a fee and take a new photo every 5 years. In Alberta, you need to renew your driver's license every 5 years, which involves paying a renewal fee and taking a new photo. Question 35. How should drivers behave during an emergency vehicle procession? A. Join the procession to get through traffic faster. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Continue driving at normal speeds. Answer. B. Pull over to the right and stop. When you encounter an emergency vehicle procession, pull over to the right side of the road and stop, allowing them to pass safely. Question 36. What should you do when approaching a stop sign at an intersection? A. Slow down and proceed if there is no traffic. B. Come to a complete stop, then proceed when safe. C. Accelerate to clear the intersection quickly. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop, then proceed when safe. At a stop sign, you must come to a full stop and only proceed when it's safe to do so. Question 37. Explain the rules for using headlights during different times of day or in different weather conditions. A. Use high beams at all times for maximum visibility. B. Use low beams during the day and high beams at night. C. Use low beams in poor visibility conditions and at night. Answer C. Use low beams in poor visibility conditions and at night. Headlights should be used not just at night, but also in any poor visibility conditions like fog or heavy rain, using low beams to avoid glare. Question 38. How should a driver behave when sharing the road with cyclists? A. Ignore the cyclists as they do not affect traffic flow. B. Honk to alert cyclists of your presence. C. Give cyclists enough space and overtake only when safe. Answer C. Give cyclists enough space and overtake only when safe. It's important to respect cyclists by giving them adequate space on the road and overtaking them safely when conditions permit. Question 39. What precautions should you take when driving near a school zone? A. Drive faster to reduce the time spent in the zone. B. Always use your horn to alert pedestrians. C. Slow down and obey all traffic signs and signals. Answer C. Slow down and obey all traffic signs and signals. When driving near a school zone, it's crucial to reduce speed and be vigilant for children and other pedestrians. Question 40. How often should you check your vehicle's mirrors while driving? A. Every 2 to 3 minutes. B. Only when changing lanes. C. Continuously without focusing ahead. Answer A. Every 2 to 3 minutes. Regularly checking your mirrors every few minutes helps maintain awareness of your surroundings and ensure safe driving conditions. Question 41. What does a green arrow showing with a red light mean at a traffic signal? A. Stop and wait for the green light. B. You may proceed in the direction of the arrow with caution. C. You must turn in the direction of the arrow immediately. Answer B. You may proceed in the direction of the arrow with caution. A green arrow with a red light allows you to proceed in the direction of the arrow, but you must first ensure the intersection is clear. Question 42. Describe the legal obligations of a driver involved in a traffic collision. A. Leave the scene immediately to avoid congestion. B. Exchange insurance and contact information with the other driver. C. Wait for the police to arrive without talking to the other driver. Answer B. Exchange insurance and contact information with the other driver. If involved in a collision, you must stop, provide assistance, and exchange contact and insurance information. Question 43. What are the penalties for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs in Alberta? A. Mandatory participation in a driver's education program. B. A fine and possible jail time. C. No penalties if it is the first offense. Answer B. A fine and possible jail time. Driving under the influence in Alberta carries serious penalties, including fines, jail time, and license suspension. Question 44. How should you adjust your driving in response to aggressive drivers? A. Respond with similar driving behaviors. B. Pull over and confront the driver. C. Stay calm, maintain your distance, and avoid confrontation. Answer C. Stay calm, maintain your distance, and avoid confrontation. It's safest to remain composed, keep a safe distance, and not engage with aggressive drivers. Question 45. What should you do if you are being tailgated? A. Brake sharply to warn the tailgater. B. Increase your speed to create distance. C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. Answer: C. Gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. Slowing down allows the tailgater an opportunity to safely overtake your vehicle. Question 46. What are the specific rules for parking on a hill? A. Always park parallel to the curb. B. Turn your wheels away from the curb when facing downhill. C. Turn your wheels towards the curb or side of the road. Answer: C. Turn your wheels towards the curb or side of the road. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 47. Explain how to use a four-way stop. A. The first vehicle to stop should be the first to go. B. Vehicles on the right have the right of way. C. All drivers should go at the same time. Answer: A. The first vehicle to stop should be the first to go. At a four-way stop, the first vehicle to come to a complete stop at the intersection has the right of way. Question 48. What are the winter driving precautions you should take? A. Use summer tires for better traction. B. Decrease following distance. C. Equip your vehicle with winter tires and increase following distance. Answer: C. Equip your vehicle with winter tires and increase following distance. Winter tires provide better traction, and increasing your following distance helps accommodate longer stopping distances on icy roads. Question 49. How do you handle passing in a no-passing zone if another vehicle is obstructing traffic? A. Pass the vehicle as quickly as possible. B. Wait until the no-passing zone ends and it is safe to pass. C. Honk to encourage the obstructing vehicle to move. Answer: B. Wait until the no-passing zone ends and it is safe to pass. Passing in a no-passing zone is dangerous and illegal, so wait until it's safe and legal to do so. Question 50. What is the maximum allowable blood alcohol concentration for a GDL driver in Alberta? A. 0.05%. B. 0.08%. C. 0%. Answer: C. 0%. Graduated driver licensing, GDL. Drivers in Alberta are required to have a 0 blood alcohol concentration when driving. Question 51. What steps should you take after being involved in a minor traffic accident? A. Drive away quickly to avoid blocking traffic. B. Check for injuries and exchange information with the other driver. C. Wait for police to write a report before leaving the scene. Answer: B. Check for injuries and exchange information with the other driver. Always check for injuries and exchange contact and insurance information, even in a minor accident. Question 52. How do you determine the right of way at an uncontrolled intersection? A. The vehicle to the left has the right of way. B. The vehicle to the right has the right of way. C. The fastest vehicle has the right of way. Answer: B. The vehicle to the right has the right of way. At an uncontrolled intersection, the driver to the right has the right of way. Question 53. What should you do if you see an emergency vehicle parked with its lights flashing? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Move over to the next lane and slow down. C. Stop and wait for directions. Answer: B. Move over to the next lane and slow down. When you see an emergency vehicle stopped with its lights flashing, move over and slow down to pass safely. Question 54. What are the rules regarding the use of cell phones while driving? A. Use of handheld cell phones is permitted at red lights. B. Use of handheld cell phones is allowed if speaking to a family member. C. Use of handheld cell phones is prohibited while driving. Answer: C. Use of handheld cell phones is prohibited while driving. It is illegal to use a handheld cell phone for any purpose while driving. Question 55. How should you react to a pedestrian waiting to cross at a crosswalk? A. Wave them across to clear traffic faster. B. Ignore them and continue driving. C. Stop and allow them to cross. Answer: C. Stop and allow them to cross. Drivers must always yield to pedestrians at crosswalks, stopping to let them cross safely. Question 56. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign typically indicate? A. The presence of a pedestrian crosswalk. B. A regulatory requirement, such as speed limits. C. A warning about potential hazards ahead. Answer: C. A warning about potential hazards ahead. Yellow diamond-shaped signs are used to warn drivers of potential hazards, such as curves, intersections, or roadwork areas. Question 57. What should you do if your vehicle starts hydroplaning? A. Brake hard and steer towards the skid. B. Gently lift off the accelerator and steer straight. C. Accelerate to regain control of the vehicle. Answer: B. Gently lift off the accelerator and steer straight. If your vehicle starts hydroplaning, gently ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. Question 58. How do you safely navigate through a traffic jam on a highway? A. Use the shoulder to bypass traffic. B. Maintain a safe following distance and stay alert. C. Frequently change lanes to find the fastest route. Answer: B. Maintain a safe following distance and stay alert. In a traffic jam, it's important to keep a safe distance from the car in front and remain alert for any sudden stops or changes. Question 59. What is the proper use of a vehicle's high beam headlights? A. Use them in urban areas to improve visibility. B. Use them on open roads with little traffic and to see further at night. C. Use them at all times for maximum visibility. Answer: B. Use them on open roads with little traffic and to see further at night. High beams should be used on open roads to improve visibility, but turned off when approaching or following other vehicles to avoid blinding other drivers. Question 60. What are the requirements for child seats in vehicles in Alberta? A. Children under 6 years old must be in a rear-facing car seat. B. Children under 18 kilograms, 40 lbs, must be in a child car seat. C. Children under 12 must sit in the back seat. Answer: B. Children under 18 kilograms, 40 lbs, must be in a child car seat. In Alberta, children under 18 kilograms must be secured in a child car seat suitable for their weight and height. Question 61. What should you do if you miss your exit on a highway? A. Stop and reverse on the highway. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. C. Make a U-turn at the next emergency vehicle turnaround. Answer: B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. If you miss your exit on a highway, continue to the next exit and safely find a route back to your intended exit. Question 62. How do you properly yield to oncoming traffic when turning left? A. Turn quickly before the oncoming traffic arrives. B. Wait until the oncoming traffic has passed or there is a clear gap. C. Signal to the oncoming traffic to stop and then turn. Answer: B. Wait until the oncoming traffic has passed or there is a clear gap. Always ensure the way is clear, and it is safe before making a left turn across oncoming traffic lanes. Question 63. What does an amber traffic light mean? A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Stop immediately. C. proceed with caution and prepare to stop if you can safely do so. Answer C. Proceed with caution and prepare to stop if you can safely do so. An amber light means the signal is about to change to red, and you should stop if it is safe. Question 64. What are the rules for parking at a broken meter? A. You may park for an unlimited time. B. Park as you normally would, observing the maximum parking time posted. C. Do not park at the broken meter. Answer B. Park as you normally would, observing the maximum parking time posted. Even if the meter is broken, adhere to the posted time limits. Question 65. How should you respond to an aggressive driver exhibiting road rage? A. Respond with similar aggressive behavior to assert your space. B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and keep your distance. C. Pull over and confront the driver to resolve the issue. Answer B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and keep your distance. It is safest to avoid escalating the situation and maintain a safe distance from aggressive drivers. Question 66. What should you do if the gate at a railway crossing starts lowering as you are approaching? A. Speed up to cross before the gate fully lowers. B. Stop and wait until the gates are fully raised before proceeding. C. Maneuver around the gates if no train is visible. Answer B. Stop and wait until the gates are fully raised before proceeding. Always stop when the gates begin to lower and wait until it is safe to proceed. Question 67. What is the legal requirement for snow tires in Alberta? A. Snow tires are required year-round. B. Snow tires are recommended but not required. C. Snow tires are required from November to March. Answer B. Snow tires are recommended but not required. Alberta does not legally require snow tires, but they are highly recommended for winter driving conditions. Question 68. What should you do to ensure your vehicle is environmentally friendly? A. Use high-octane gasoline for better efficiency. B. Regular maintenance and emissions checks. C. Drive faster to reduce the time your engine is running. Answer B. Regular maintenance and emissions checks. Keeping your vehicle well maintained and regularly checking emissions ensures it runs efficiently and minimally impacts the environment. Question 69. What are the restrictions for a Class 7 learner's permit holder? A. Driving is allowed without any supervision. B. Must be accompanied by a fully licensed driver. C. No restrictions apply. Answer B. Must be accompanied by a fully licensed driver. Holders of a Class 7 learner's permit must always be accompanied by a fully licensed driver. Question 70. How should you adjust your driving based on the weather conditions? A. Maintain the same driving habits regardless of weather. B. Drive slower and increase following distance in poor weather. C. Use cruise control for better speed management during rain. Answer B. Drive slower and increase following distance in poor weather. Adapting your driving to weather conditions by slowing down and increasing your following distance is crucial for safety. Question 71. What does it mean when a bus flashes its signal lights? A. It is stopping to load or unload passengers. B. It is broken down and needs assistance. C. It is changing lanes or turning. Answer A. It is stopping to load or unload passengers. When a bus flashes its signal lights, it is indicating that it is about to stop to pick up or drop off passengers. Question 72. When should you engage your vehicle's parking brake? A. Only on steep hills. B. Whenever the vehicle is parked. C. Never as it wears down the brake pads. Answer B. Whenever the vehicle is parked. It is advisable to use the parking brake whenever the vehicle is parked to prevent it from rolling. Question 73. How can you avoid blind spots when driving? A. Adjust your mirrors to cover larger areas. B. Never change lanes. C. Only use your rearview mirror. Answer A. Adjust your mirrors to cover larger areas. Properly adjusting your mirrors helps minimize blind spots and improve visibility. Question 74. What should you do if you approach a flashing green light at an intersection? A. Stop and proceed when safe. B. Treat it as a yield sign. C. Proceed with caution as it indicates a pedestrian-controlled intersection. Answer C. Proceed with caution as it indicates a pedestrian-controlled intersection. Flashing green lights in some regions indicate that pedestrians can control the light to cross. Drive with caution. Question 75. What are the steps for safely merging onto a highway? A. Decrease your speed and merge. B. Stop at the end of the ramp to wait for a large gap. C. Increase your speed to match that of highway traffic and merge when safe. Answer C. Increase your speed to match that of highway traffic and merge when safe. Safely merging onto a highway involves accelerating to the flow of traffic and finding a safe gap. Question 76. What is the rule for driving when the road is divided by a broken yellow line? A. You may pass if it is safe to do so. B. You must not pass. C. You should only drive in the left lane. Answer A. You may pass if it is safe to do so. A broken yellow line indicates that passing is permitted if the way ahead is clear. Question 77. How should you handle a situation where you must drive past a funeral procession? A. Join the procession to get through the traffic. B. Pass the procession quickly to avoid delay. C. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. Answer C. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. It's respectful and often required by law to not disturb a funeral procession. Question 78. What are the legal requirements for driving insurance in Alberta? A. Insurance is optional. B. Minimum third-party liability insurance is mandatory. C. Only full coverage insurance is acceptable. Answer B. Minimum third-party liability insurance is mandatory. In Alberta, it is legally required to have at least third-party liability coverage to drive. Question 79. How should you approach a four-way intersection with traffic lights? A. Always treat it as a stop sign. B. Follow the traffic signals. C. The first vehicle to arrive always has the right of way. Answer B. Follow the traffic signals. At a four-way intersection with traffic lights, drivers should obey the traffic signals that control the flow. Question 80. What does a solid white line on the road signify? A. Lane changes are encouraged. B. Lane changes are prohibited. C. Traffic is flowing in opposite directions. Answer B. Lane changes are prohibited. A solid white line on the road means that changing lanes is not allowed. Question 81. How should you handle a situation where a traffic light turns yellow as you are approaching the intersection? A. Accelerate to clear the intersection quickly. B. Stop if it is safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. C. Ignore the yellow light and proceed as if it were green. Answer B. Stop if it is safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. A yellow light advises caution and to stop if possible before the intersection, except when you are too close to safely stop. Question 82. What are the rules for transporting hazardous materials? A. There are no specific rules. Treat as normal cargo. B. Follow specific packaging and vehicle labeling guidelines. C. Ensure the materials are covered but not necessarily secured. Answer: B. Follow specific packaging and vehicle labeling guidelines. Transporting hazardous materials requires following strict guidelines for packaging, handling, and vehicle labeling to ensure safety. Question 83. How should you behave when encountering a vehicle breakdown on the road? A. Stop and offer help. B. Honk to encourage the driver to clear the road. C. Slow down or change lanes to give them space if possible. Answer: C. Slow down or change lanes to give them space if possible. When encountering a vehicle breakdown, it is safest to slow down or change lanes to provide the broken down vehicle with space. Question 84. What is the minimum safe distance to follow another vehicle? A. 1 to 2 seconds. B. 2 to 3 seconds. C. 3 to 4 seconds. Answer: B. 2 to 3 seconds. Maintaining at least a 2 to 3 second following distance under normal conditions increases safety by giving you time to react to sudden stops. Question 85. How should you navigate through a tunnel? A. Turn off your headlights to reduce glare. B. Maintain your speed and use your headlights. C. Increase your speed to clear the tunnel quickly. Answer: B. Maintain your speed and use your headlights. When driving through a tunnel, keep a steady speed, use your headlights, and follow the traffic flow. Question 86. What should you do if you find yourself in a skid on a snowy road? A. Brake hard and turn sharply in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer gently into the direction of the skid and ease off the accelerator. C. Accelerate to regain control. Answer: B. Steer gently into the direction of the skid and ease off the accelerator. This helps realign the vehicle's direction and regain control. Question 87. What are the legal obligations if you damage unattended property with your vehicle? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Report the incident to the nearest police station. C. Do nothing unless there are witnesses. Answer: B. Report the incident to the nearest police station. If you damage unattended property, you are legally required to report the incident to ensure that the property owner can be notified. Question 88. How should you react if another driver acts in an unsafe manner? A. Mimic their actions to teach them a lesson. B. Ignore the behavior and maintain a safe distance. C. Report them immediately to the police. Answer: B. Ignore the behavior and maintain a safe distance. It is safest to avoid engaging with or retaliating against aggressive or unsafe drivers. Question 89. What precautions should you take when exiting your vehicle on a busy street? A. Open your door widely without checking for traffic. B. Check mirrors and blind spots for traffic before opening the door. C. Exit quickly to minimize the time your door is open. Answer: B. Check mirrors and blind spots for traffic before opening the door. Always ensure that it is safe to open your door on a busy street to avoid causing hazard. Question 90. What are the visibility requirements for driving in inclement weather? A. Use high beam headlights to improve visibility. B. Reduce speed and increase following distance. C. Follow other vehicles closely to use their lights for guidance. Answer B. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Lower visibility in bad weather conditions warrants more cautious driving, reducing speed and increasing the space between vehicles. Question 91. What does a red circle with a line through it signify on a sign? A. The action shown is permitted. B. The action shown is optional. C. The action shown is prohibited. Answer C. The action shown is prohibited. This sign indicates that the action, such as no entry or no turning, is not allowed. Question 92. How should you adjust your driving to conserve fuel? A. Accelerate quickly and brake frequently. B. Drive at a steady, moderate speed and minimize idling. C. Use higher gears only. Answer B. Drive at a steady, moderate speed and minimize idling. This helps conserve fuel by maintaining efficient engine performance. Question 93. What should you do if you encounter a vehicle accident without emergency services on scene? A. Continue driving to avoid congestion. B. Stop, provide aid, and call emergency services. C. Take pictures for social media. Answer B. Stop, provide aid, and call emergency services. If you are the first on scene at an accident and it's safe to do so, provide necessary aid and alert emergency services. Question 94. What are the guidelines for using a vehicle's turn signals? A. Use them only when you think vehicles are nearby. B. Use them at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. C. Use them after you have started turning. Answer B. Use them at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. This gives other drivers sufficient notice of your intentions and helps prevent accidents. Question 95. What are the speed limits in urban areas unless otherwise posted? A. 60 km/h. B. 50 km/h. C. 40 km/h. Answer B. 50 km/h. The default speed limit in urban areas in Alberta is 50 km/h unless signs indicate otherwise. Question 96. How should you handle encountering animals on the roadway? A. Speed up to scare them off the road. B. Slow down and honk your horn continuously. C. Slow down or stop until the animals have cleared the area. Answer C. Slow down or stop until the animals have cleared the area. It is safest to reduce speed and wait for animals to move off the road to avoid accidents. Question 97. What are the rules for the use of hazard lights while driving? A. Use them only when parked to indicate a temporary hazard. B. Use them while driving in heavy traffic. C. Use them to indicate you are driving below the speed limit. Answer A. Use them only when parked to indicate a temporary hazard. Hazard lights should be used to warn others when your vehicle is stationary and could be a hazard, not while it is in motion. Question 98. What should you do if an unmarked car signals you to pull over? A. Pull over immediately. B. Continue to the nearest police station or well-lit area before pulling over. C. Ignore the signal unless the car has visible police lights. Answer B. Continue to the nearest police station or well-lit area before pulling over. If you are unsure about the authenticity of an unmarked police car, it is safest to pull over where it is safe and public. Question 99. What is the procedure for checking your vehicle's blind spots? A. Check the rearview mirror only. B. Turn your head to look over your shoulder. C. Adjust your side mirrors to cover the blind spots. Answer B. Turn your head to look over your shoulder. Mirrors alone cannot cover all blind spots, so physically checking over your shoulder is necessary for safe lane changes. Question 100. How do you handle driving in a lane marked for bus use only? A. Use the lane only if no buses are present. B. Drive in the lane during permitted hours only. C. Avoid using the bus lane entirely unless making a turn. Answer C. Avoid using the bus lane entirely unless making a turn. Bus lanes are reserved for buses, and other vehicles should not use these lanes unless directed by signs, such as when making turns.